and welcome to KJ's Kitchen. I am KJ, 14 years a master fitness trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, and most important to me, a happy mom serving up healthy meals from my kitchen to yours. Now today, I'm excited to bring you a breakfast meal that is going to boost your vegetable intake. Now, I know we can easily throw in some roasted vegetables into an omelet. Hey, that's easy enough, but that could also get pretty boring. We're gonna spice it up today. So this is not huevos rancheros. This is not throw sausage and egg and cheese in a tortilla shell. This is a KJ breakfast taco. Okay, now why are we going to be getting an up level of our health today? We're gonna be infusing a lot of raw vegetables. So the more you eat raw, the more you eat live food, the more alive you are. You get an amazing load of digestive enzymes, which help you in return break down the food you're eating. So things like black beans or even pinto beans, I know that could cause a little like a bloom bloom going on, little music in your life, a little bloatiness sometimes. So eating the raw vegetables with it will help that out. Now, if you do find that eating thick-skinned beans like black beans or pinto do kind of give you a little disruption in your stomach, I do also suggest you looking into a very high quality digestive enzyme anyway. You take it before your meal. It really goes to work at breaking down the food, delivering it to the cells and breaking it down enough that you don't get that bloaty or gassy feeling. Now my partner company has a very insanely effective, amazing digestive enzyme. If you ever want to talk about that, you can feel free to reach out to me. I actually have them myself. Love getting rid of any bloat, whether it be beans or red meat or whatever we're eating that usually is a little intolerant. So let's get going with the fresh veggies today. I got two stations going on. I'm gonna be cooking and chopping for you. So first and foremost, let's get moving with sweet pepper. Yes, you could use regular bell pepper. My recipes, when I bring them to you, modify them as needed. I like sweet peppers, organic. I got a large and a little, because I'm using a 1/4 cup. So if you have too large, oh well, it might be a little peppery, that's okay. Or you can actually measure out, legit, a 1/4 cup of finely chopped. I suggest yellow, red or orange, over green, because I think that brings on the sweetness of the pepper. If you are using a standard bell pepper, you might opt for a colored pepper. I really like the simplicity of the peppers. What I do is quickly de-spine them. I'm not sure, can you see my cutting space? I think you can if I cut closer. Let me move closer. Can you see my cutting space now? Maybe, yes. All right, you can. So that being said, I will show you on my second pepper, my fast way of cutting a pepper. I'm gonna cut around the brain, the little like internal seedy brain inside. Cutting around the cap of the pepper and cutting down the sides, one long slice all the way to the other. Voila. You end up with two easy, no seedy peppers. If they're seedy, just flick them off. This, unlike a jalapeno, is not gonna get too spicy. I never touch a jalapeno seed. Speaking of jalapeno, if you like the heat, I'm gonna bring the heat today, but you might also think to add fresh jalapeno into this little slaw that I am making. Zesty slaw this morning. It's definitely got heat already infused with my spice selections, so maybe you wanna try it out first before you go buying that jalapeno. Unless you know you like it hot. No judgments. Ever since giving birth and being pregnant, my heat palette, my heat radar has definitely shifted. Any moms out there who notice they no longer can handle the same amount of heat since being pregnant, and then I guess you match your palette to your children's, so we just don't heat it up a ton. There we go. I'm going in for orange first and yellow. Again, this is a 1/4 cup. I've already pre-measured these things out so I can share with you guys what exactly we're doing. 1/4 cup of finely diced, itty bitty finely diced. Can you see that? Itty bitty pieces. Yellow, orange, or red, whatever option. I do suggest one of those colors. There's gonna be enough green happening in this, and I like color. It's really cool, not only for the presentation of the plate, but it also, the more color, the more nutrients and vitamins you're getting in. Going for color purple. Now this, again, is a 1/2 cup of very finely chopped radicchio, red cabbage. And what that is about a 1/2 inch. This is small. I've already peeled out the top layers so that it's all fresh layer inside. And it's about a 1/2 inch thick. One single stream of that. I do not use the heart. If you love that heart, go for it. I chop around the heart, get rid of it. And then from here, it's a finely chopped purple cabbage. How do you call it? Radicchio or purple cabbage? Talk to me in the comment fields. I love when you guys participate with me. Let me know if you're catching this live. Type the word live. If you're catching this on replay, type the word replay for me. And I tell you what, this slaw is so good. Yes, you could use it on my breakfast tacos like I'm teaching you. You could also wish to use it for dinner tacos. It is banging, and it's a great way of getting in all the colorful veggies. And what I like about this is it distributes the flavor. Now, surely, you know taco night, including taco breakfast, taco mornings, you could just have your base and then every person just piles on what they want. Well, first and foremost, at that point, you don't know if they're getting the same flavor as you in their taco. So I'm promising you flavor in this because I'm prepping your taco for you. And then you also don't know if it's evenly distributed. So you start eating at one end and you don't get the creaminess or the pop of the pepper because you don't get it till the middle. So I love this slaw because it's going to, now I may have over chopped, so I am gonna measure this one out. It's a little rounded, 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of finely chopped radicchio. Kind of have a little extra over there. I use radicchio on anything. I'll pop that in a salad later today. Next up, we're going for green. We buy organic, spring onion, green onion, scallion, however you like to say it. We're gonna go with 2 sprigs of green onion. Now some sprigs have 2 or 3 little stems on them, doesn't matter. Go for 2 sprigs, nice and fresh flavor in the green onion. Now it's gonna be up to you if you like to go deep into the whites. Me, I like the greens. I go partially into the whites and I leave these behind. I don't want the white part gets a little strong for my opinion, so I keep it green. Do what you like. Again, this is a base for you. And now you're either gonna love it or hate it. Cilantro. To me, this is what makes Mexican food Mexican. This is amazing. If you're not used to cilantro and you've never tried it, it's so fresh. That's what I love about cilantro. How I do my cilantro after I've cleaned it, dried it, I cut off the long sprigs, but I'm actually keeping anywhere the leaf is, I keep it, and I even like chop the stem into it because the whole herb is delicious and good for you. So I just get rid of the long empty stems that have no hairs on them, no leaves on them. And you're gonna finally chop up, I think that was about 6 sprigs of cilantro. If you're into measuring, that's about a rounded tablespoon. Very finely chopped. Again, distributing the flavors. If you don't like cilantro, don't disregard this recipe, just omit the cilantro. Okay, I know my mom doesn't like cilantro. Mom, if you're watching, I just called you out. But she has had cilantro in one of my homemade dressings, and she liked it. So see here, we got what would be about a rounded tablespoon of cilantro. So that's the green. I told you we're getting plenty of green in here. There we go. This is very colorful already. Now we're gonna get the heat and the slaw part of this. We're gonna start off with a teaspoon of chili lime seasoned blend. I get mine at Trader Joe's. Chili lime. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, I'm sure you're gonna find this in the spice aisle at a Walmart or anywhere. Chili lime. I do always recommend you checking out the label to see if there's any hidden things like modified food starches, wheat, oats. A lot of spices out there have a lot of crazy things. That's why I trust Trader Joe's. I love the cleanliness of their seasons. I'm going for 1 teaspoon of the chili lime. Boom. And we're going for a 1/2 teaspoon of ancho chili pepper. Now this is very different than chili powder, guys. Chili powder is actually a blend. This is just the ancho chili, that's it. It's spicy, but it's a different kind of heat. It's not like jalapeno or habanero heat. It's more of a red pepper heat. And we're gonna go with a 1/2 teaspoon. Because this actual bottle is a little small, I'm gonna go a quarter twice. Quarter twice equals a 1/2. Everyone do the math with me? Yes, I was good in math at school. And yes, I can still do some simple equations. 2 quarters is a 1/2. Aye! Yeah, you're like, whatever, KJ. 1 teaspoon white wine vinegar. I'm not a white wine vinegar snob. This one's Pumpion. I think I grabbed it like at Publix or something. So I don't know if you know white wine vinegar and you have your favorite, I would love to hear because I love trying other people's favorites. I'm not really particular. 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar. 2 teaspoons. I'm using avocado oil because I like that. You could use olive oil. So your preferred oil, avocado or olive. 2 teaspoons. And last but not least, you may be familiar with the word Frank's Hot. You may choose Tabasco. This one's called Berman's Hot Sauce. Berman's is the same taste as Frank's Hot or Frank's Hot. Cayenne pepper sauce. You could do Tabasco or your favorite heated sauce. And this one's just really affordable, like 99 cents at Aldi's. So a 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce. That's the heat. Between the ancho chili pepper and that hot sauce there, I am bringing you the heat. Okay, I'm just gonna give her a little stir. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this hot sauce so I can use this later. And here we go, guys. Here's the slaw. Now, not only are you then loading in some cabbage, some peppers, some onion, and cilantro. All green is amazing for you. The chlorophyll in it, the phytonutrients we have in green food, so good for you. So, look at the color. So pretty. So, like I said, this slaw is great on this amazing breakfast taco I'm gonna make for you. But on the flip side, you might love it and you'll use it for dinner tacos too. Let me give it a little sample. It's zippy, it's spicy, it's got like an after kick of heat. You're gonna love it. Now we're gonna move over to this station and talk about our eggs. I'm gonna heat my skillet up. I heat mine up to high. If you like a slower cooked egg, you could do medium or medium high. Because this is gonna be a scramble, I'm just gonna watch it and not let it get overdone. I do not like overdone eggs. But we're gonna start with, now I'm just gonna let you know too, this could be more servings. I'm making 4 tacos today, 2 per person. That's 2 individuals eating. But you could double this up and make 8 if you have 4 people to feed. I'm gonna do 3 eggs. 3 eggs per 2 people. That's an egg and a half, right? Each. We go free range. If you don't find free range or that's out of your price range, make sure you do cage free. At least there's some more liberty that chicken has. Free range is definitely a really good option for you. Not only knowing that the chickens have a better life while they're pumping out eggs for you, but also that they have a really good healthy diet. The correct diet. 1/2 can of black beans. We go organic. 1 can's about 99 cents at Aldi's or Trader Joe's. This one particular came from Trader Joe's. 1/2 can. I'm gonna whip this guy up real quick Before, I wonder if I had a little whisk. I don't have a whisk. Stay there, guys. Don't go anywhere. I got a whisk. All right. And here we go. Whisk it. I'm going to whisk this up before I add my beans to make life easier. Woo! Hello! Totally just dripped on my... Good thing it didn't drip inside my slaw. Dripped on the side of it, not inside it. Woohoo! Here we go. I got her mixed up. Let's add the spices. Minced onion. Here we go. Dried onion, ½ teaspoon. Again, if you want to put fresh onion in, that's fine. I like the ease of that. Chili powder. 1 tablespoon. This is chili powder, guys. A little different than the ancho chili. This one's a blend. I can look on the label and see what the blend is for you. Because maybe that's new to you. That chili powder itself is a blend powder. There we go, 1 tablespoon. A blend of chili pepper, other spices, and garlic. So I don't know what those other spices are. This one might be a mysterious, I should have read the label before purchasing. That might be a mysterious, I might have to check out Trader Joe's and see their list because I'm not really loving that list that says other spices. That's where they hide things. Cumin, we're going with 1 teaspoon of cumin. You know, that's disruptive in my world. That word, other spices, could mean anything. That's like a mystery word to me. I don't like to see that. So I like to see exactly what's in things. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the ½ teaspoon, so I'm going twice with it. Twice on the half equals 1. You did that right. ½ teaspoon of garlic powder. And here we go with this. Garlic powder. You can imagine how amazingly flavored this is gonna be. And last but not least, ½ teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. All right, there we go. I'm gonna mix this in to my eggs. Delicioso. So not only are you getting your eggs in your breakfast here, you're getting your beans, you're getting tons of fiber. ½ can. Yeah, that might be a little more than a ½ can. Gonna get this all heated up. So it's really gonna look like beans, okay? Because it's all dark. Check me out. It's gonna be bean breakfast, but you got the egg in there. It's gonna solidify. We're gonna get a little scramble going on. I use avocado oil when cooking. There we go, a couple tablespoons there. And, smells so good. Here we go. Pouring her out. The heat is on. The heat is on. All right, guys. We're going to let that start cooking. We've got our slaw made. Let's talk about how you're going to top this off. I love using refried beans, smearing it on my little tortilla shell. You could opt out of this. This is optional. And I'm not done with your veggies. Coming at you with more superfoods on top of your taco. You're gonna let those eggs cook while you prep the topping. All in real time, guys. I didn't prep anything for you today. So I've got my can open of refried beans. I don't heat them up. I smear them on a thin layer and let them live as is right from the can. Again, if you're vegetarian, maybe don't want to eat this because of the eggs, unless you are a vegetarian who eats eggs. But be sure, if you are vegetarian, to get vegetarian refried beans because one of these ingredients is lard. It's animal fat. So just if you are, you could do this whole meal minus the eggs if you don't eat eggs. But do check in your refried beans. I'm going to use today some spinach. Told you I'm not done. Now, why spinach over lettuce? Well, because I'm already adding the crunch with this slaw. So I'm now going to add the nutrients with the spinach. It definitely offers more nutritional value than your lettuce, like romaine or iceberg or whatever. But I like to finely chop. Finely chop. I'm going to go to this side of my cutting board because I have egg on this side. Got a little messy here in KJ's kitchen today. Super finely chop my spinach. Super skinny shreds. Looks good to me. Going the other direction, cross-cutting. Getting that nice and chopped. And here we go, some eggs, stirring, getting some egg cooked up in here. Yummy, yummy. Like I said, if you don't like eggs, you still could enjoy this for breakfast by all means, but it would probably end up being a dinner. A yummy, delicious dinner. Getting this stirred in. The spices in here smell incredible. The beans are boosting your fiber. The more fiber you eat, especially this is high protein. Protein and fiber is an amazing combo. It's gonna keep you fuller longer. You're gonna have better digestion, getting things out. Do you know our colon holds 20 to 25 pounds of undigested food? It's sitting there. So if you're like, oh my goodness, I need to lose weight. Well, you go get rid of 20 pounds by making sure your colon is healthy and you're eliminating. So fiber, this fiber will be helpful for that. So this is looking good. Looking good. Couple more minutes here. I'm loving it. I drop the heat once I'm cooking. I see that it's got some good heat in the pan, just to not overcook the egg. Dried up, overcooked eggs are aka. All right, other things we're topping. Avocado. Yes, you could do a guacamole. I pre-cut this, but didn't cut it open yet for you. You could do a guacamole, but whoop, I like just sliced avocado. I slice it down. You can see it going long and skinny. Yep, yep, yep. Just like that. I go the other direction. Why? Because distribution of flavor. Cutting it so I can get lots of little squares of avocado onto my taco, distributed down the entire shell. I like distribution of flavor. There you go. So you can see I went both directions. Got a little spinach on there, no big deal. Both directions, easily, when you squish, it comes out easily. Got avocado. I like salsa. You could do any form of salsa. If you like pico de gallo, go for that, a fresh, delicious. Or just a traditional salsa. Okay, those eggs look done. This looks good. I see a little bit of wetness. That's all you're checking out, is making sure that nothing looks goobery. And guys, check this out. I'm so excited. And granted, you could eat this for dinner, right? But I'm telling you, it's great for breakfast too. Does that not look like taco meat? Hey, it's eggs. Ta-da! I took it off the heat so it doesn't keep cooking. We go organic. This is actually a Walmart brand organic, mild. You could, again, choose your heat. I am telling you, I'm heating this up for you already. We do not use sour cream. We use Greek yogurt, 2%. This one's Fage. I don't know. Does it tell you how to say it? Fage. I thought so. Fage. 2%. You could go fat-free. I don't think that tastes like sour cream. The 2% tastes like sour cream. And then let's talk about our corn tortilla. Get that getting nice and cooked. 4 tortilla in a wet paper towel, wrapped up like this, folded it like a sandwich, 30 seconds. I'm gonna plate this for you and show you the deliciousness. I'm opting for feta. I do love feta cheese. I think it is a very delicious. It's got the saltiness. If you want to go for it, the Mexican cheese is called queso. Yeah, I think they call it queso. It's like a powdered Mexican cheese. Go for that. I find I use feta a lot in my salads, so it's always in my fridge. And this tastes great with feta on it. I'm gonna plate this for you, show you how amazing it really is. Get my taco shells out. They're nice and hot. To keep them warm, because my husband's gonna come home and enjoy this too, I'm just gonna leave it in this warm paper towel. And I'm gonna leave it out. It will stay warm with that moisture. Double taco shell, singles. In New York, a lot of times they double it up per one. You're eating 4 taco shells. So guys, why might you opt for this rather than standard omelet with veggies. Well, number one, it's fun, spicy, and delicious. Number two, you're omitting the toast. Toast has a lot of gluten, which slowly cuts through your gut. So here I am talking a little bit about gut health to you. So I would like to just say the less gluten you're putting in your body, the better you are, the less likely you're gonna end up with IBS later in life. Okay, so I've got my tacos built, yummy eggs and beans, super healthy. I'm putting my chopped spinach down first, okay? Green, yummy and yummy. Green, green, green. That's the extra vegetables and fresh vegetables we're adding in here. Okay. Got it. Now I'm going for my slaw next. You can build this any way you like. This is the way I like to do it. That slaw infused with flavor. I'm making sure it covers the entire taco. So like I said, distributing the flavors. Distributing the flavors fully. It's about a tablespoon, I'd say, per taco. Now this slaw you can put into a jar and save for taco night tomorrow or whenever you're gonna do tacos again. If you are feeding enough people, you may be looking to get some sour cream on here, or AKA, gonna get some, I'm gonna wipe off my little teaspoon here, it has some oil on it. Get some, I'd say like about a teaspoon. Again, I dollop it and drop it here and then there and then there. That's just the way I like my tacos, guys. You taco the way you like. A teaspoon's enough. It just adds enough creaminess. Dropped my cream. You'll see how pretty this is. Hopefully, this recipe serves you. I'm gonna take that guy out for display. He's just not pretty enough for me. There we go. And, pardon me, I know you do it too. And then I'll wipe my hands too. Can't let go of that delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna go with a little salsa. And now you could opt out of using your salsa. You could do your pico de gallo. You're gonna determine that with your heat. I don't mind a little more heat. This one's mild, so it's really all about the juiciness of the tomatoes. You could even get those chopped tomatoes that are infused with pepper. Those are in the Mexican international aisle. You could do that too. And not letting go yet, I've got my avocado. So really, aside from the slaw that I was in charge of to distribute the flavors, you're gonna stack up your taco the way you like when it comes to avocado. If you don't like avocado, you're not adding it in, right? Makes sense? You'll see how awesome this is. And last but not least, my feta. And it's crumbly feta. You guys, this is gorgeous. And I can't wait for you to taste it. Here we go. Yes. A little bit more. Who doesn't love their cheese? Loving my cheese, loving my cheese. Okay, if this isn't something you couldn't sink your teeth into. Amazing. Okay, can you see the beauty? Yes. Delicious breakfast tacos. Telling you this is not your traditional breakfast taco. And it looks like you're eating ground beef, even though it's eggs. Insanity. Insanely delicious. Now I challenge you to make this. Now, it may be a lot of steps in prep, but what you can do is make the slaw in advance. You can keep it in a little jar or a Tupperware container, and it could live for a good 4 days in your fridge. So you could eat this, yes, for breakfast 4 days in a row, if you like that kind of thing. With the egg scramble, again, like it could be fine in a Tupperware. So when you're waking up in the morning, you could do some meal prep with it. Have the this serves 4 people. Have that pre-made. You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a quick, easy breakfast taco. Me personally, I love a really good, healthy protein shake every breakfast because I don't got time, I don't got whatever. So prepping would be wise if you don't have a lot of time in the morning. But my family, even though we do have a really healthy shake every morning, we like to, on the weekends, enjoy a really good brunch. So this could be an awesome brunch for you and your family or your friends. You could double the recipe to create 8 tortillas. If people are eating 1 or 2, that serves anywhere from 4 to 8 people. And please let me know in the comment fields how good this looks. If you tried it, tell me how you loved it. And please share this video to your wall if you know that this could serve another human being in your life. My goal is to serve up practical, healthy meals, up-leveling what you're already doing. We're already eating tacos. Up-leveling it so that you can have healthy habits, sustainable health, and just truly feeling and looking better. That is my ultimate goal, guys. Follow me if you're not already following me on Get KJ Fit fan page. And please tag a friend if you know this would serve them in the comment fields. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm here every Wednesday on Facebook, 12 o'clock Eastern, and there will be a live link posted in the comments. When you see that link, that's your opportunity to sign up to my email. You will only be getting recipes to your inbox. I'm not there to solicit. I'm not got affiliate links. It's all about delivering these recipes to your inbox so you don't have to keep scanning Facebook to try to find them. And I will tell you, a lot of people do personally message me and say, oh my goodness, where's that recipe of the taco soup? Where's the recipe of the hummus? And I will gladly share. And if you're not on my email, I will personally do it for you if you'd like to get on my email starting with that recipe. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful Wellness Wednesday. I'll see you next week.